Other interesting cultural news you have Bud Light backyard tour tweet is ghosted. No one wants to go in their backyard, perhaps because of all their advertising with the Backdoor, some might say. I would never make such a crude joke, of course. Now, this was basically a bunch of flyers for bands that they're sponsoring. Because again, Bud Light said we're going to spend more marketing than ever before because they're desperate, trying to win back the audience that they've alienated on the left and the right. Almost like a bad husband or a bad girlfriend. They made a big mistake, but they won't admit the mistake. But they're coming back with flowers or some stupid jewelry they bought at a store. Nothing said, remember, nothing says I love you like a crappy piece of carbon they dug out of the rocks in Africa. Diamonds. They should only be on drill tips, in my opinion. Or an industrial saw blade, perhaps. Because, again, they're useless. If you try to sell them, you'll find out how useless they really are. Partially because of the market being controlled artificially. But I digress. Back to the Bud Light blunder. Now, this tweet, where there's a bunch of band flyers, is a multiple tweets. So it kind of depends on which one you're looking at. The average looked to be about 5,303 views, which, again, for a large business, that's terrible. This company should be getting thousands of views, at least tens of thousands of views, without even having to try. Just because, again, it's an established brand that's been around forever, but it seems like people are starting to lose interest in them. And of the 5,303 views, they got 13 likes, which is almost so bad it's impossible. It's like they have thousands of employees somehow still. Not even the employees take the time to go on and pretend to like what they're posting. Now, I know public schools these days are all-time low for math scores, history scores. So we'll do a bit of fun math here today. 13 likes out of 5,303 views, that is 0.24%. Ouch. Now, it looks like some of the other flyers on this, the top one got 15,000 views, which again, is not great for a company of that stature. Now, pretty much all of the responses were negative. It was ratioed in seconds. Now, some of the best mocking responses were from Isa Pro 1001, and this person tweeted a meme with Alyssa Heiderchild, the brilliant brainchild behind the whole Dylan Mulvaney business blunder, where she said the brand was too fratty, so she's going to reinvigorate the brand, or more accurately, destroy the brand. Now, this meme was her, Alyssa Heiderchild, with her creepy smile. Might become a politician. Maybe. Now, she was in front of a bar with the Bud Light tabs. Well, back, it's an old picture because Bud Light used to have, be at bars. A lot of them are dropping them now. And it actually had the meme saying, I hate frat culture, so I destroyed the Bud Light brand forever. Accurate. Hilarious. True. Now, even though it only got 14 views, it got 2 likes. So, it's still 14.29% like ratio. So, still an upside. Now, a more popular one, again, same from Isa Pro 1001, it was a picture of Dylan Mulvaney in a Bud Light can, and it said, quote, for real men who tuck and chop off their junk, unquote. Now, that's not too accurate because Dylan actually never got any of the surgeries that the trans community would believe makes you authentic to transition from male to female in that community. So that was a point of contention with debate with many people as well. Many people are questioning Dylan's authenticity because Dylan never got the transition surgery or the drugs. I believe Dylan chopped off the chin a little bit, I guess, with surgery, but not the other one. And that got 86 views and 4 likes. Oh, that's double. Now that's 4.65% like ratio. Now, interestingly enough, I did see a couple of positive tweets, and I wondered, who are these people? Are they real? Is it a robot? Or someone with the personality of a robot? So I did a little investigating. You had one positive review from City Cool, City Cool, and the response was, the quote was, love to go, unquote, hinting that this person would like to go to a concert sponsored by Bud Light. Now, that got 40 views and 0 likes. A goose egg, some might say. Not to brag, but my tweet got 4 likes earlier this week at Nick Topping, NICTOPPING. You'll see me in these awesome suit. Remember, you really only need one suit to look good for your whole life. Maybe two. But I looked at her profile. This person is just a serial reposter. There's no original thoughts. Another great contender for a politician, perhaps. But everything this person was doing was like a repost for a sweepstakes. So I almost wonder if this person just signed up for an automation system, chose which companies they want to follow, and every time there's a promo or a sweepstakes, this person just reposts for them. He certainly didn't look like an authentic, well, I was about to say a fan of Bud Light. There's about 12 of those fans left. But it didn't look like anything real. And of course, Bud Light is ramping up the censorship. So a lot of people who used to post on it, like me, we can't post anymore. They banned my profile, my personal profile, I should say. Even though the only thing I said was, again, I did a picture of Yangling cans and bottle in front of my American carbon fiber flag. And a response to one of their tweets was, I said, thanks for the reminder to buy some more Yangling. And they blocked me just for that? Really? Ridiculous. Now, so they're hiding more and more responses. Some of the more interesting hidden responses from that tweet was Bud Light tranny fluid, and another one that had the gravestone with Alyssa Hirschchild doing the meme of peace out with Anheuser-Busch being on the headstone of the grave as she is destroyed, again, about $26 billion of stock value, as well as $400 million in lost sales. That was just for fiscal quarter 2 of this year. So same time period, fiscal quarter 2 last year, at Delta, they lost $400 million in sales. And again, the sales week over week, they have not been improving. So I suspect Q3, Q4 are going to be even worse. And remember, this is the what do we call it, the sports balls season. So people are starting to throw pigskins around. Well, unfortunately, bad for the environment. They would rather use artificial, synthetics instead of good old pigskin, which is a renewable resource. Pigs are great for footballs as well as, I suppose, people who buy bacon. But it's sports ball season, so people are going to be presumably buying more beer than they were last year. This year, they're going to be buying more beer, I suspect, of different brands. Needless to say, that was yet another tweet that bird. Again, the bird logo is dead thanks to Elon, but perhaps this is really the tweet or the X that killed the bird. We shall see. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, it's a crazy goal. We're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of September. Greatly appreciate you taking the time to click that button. Also, don't forget to take the time to like and comment. The feedback is greatly appreciated, especially if it's critical, as we try to make the show better and better. Also, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.